Cage Minds, Micah Frankel at Fit NHB. It's fight week, LFA 199. Billy Ray Valdez back in the octagon. How's that sound, sir?
It sounds amazing. I'm really happy for every opportunity. Like I said, I always thank God for the opportunities I get. Super excited for this fight. Super excited to be in LFA again. And it'd be nice to go out to California and experience some warm weather for a minute.
Yeah, we got that little cold front here. Definitely bet you want to get there, that warm weather. Last fight out though, let's get to that real quick. Second round TKO here in front of the home crowd. What did that mean to you?
It meant the world to me. The last fight I fought was against Dwight, and I felt like I was a bit of an underdog. I think a lot of people overlook a lot of the time my size. Every time I fight someone, I always have the disadvantage in size. This fight's gonna be a little bit different. He's kind of a similar height as me, but nonetheless, I feel very confident, and every time I've come to fight, So.
What part of that last victory were you most proud of?
I was proud of being able to just stay calm, cool, and collected. I feel like in that second round, I felt so loose and smooth with what I was throwing. Everything that I connected with landed with emphasis. I was able to see the reaction in Dwight's face, and that just that made me feel great. Having that feeling, I don't know, it's just a different type of high that you get when you perform to your absolute best.
Is that what you look at that performance as? That was you at this point, as good as you could be on that night?
Yeah, there was a couple things I could have probably done a little bit better, and I always have a problem with that. I'm always going to be a perfectionist with things, but for the most part, yeah, I feel at that particular moment, taking him out in the second round, couldn't have asked for more.
I'm sure when you got back to the gym, it was taking the coach's advice, their assessment, building on that. But what is the keys to now being the next best Billy on Friday night?
The next best Billy, I think the next fight that I have, I just go in there again, cool, calm, and collective. I know what I can do. I know what my abilities are. I'm gonna stick to those, and I feel like there's a lot of things that this guy does that exposes him, and so I'm not really too worried. You can take a punch, I can take a punch. It's gonna be a war, and it's gonna be a brawl, and I know that going in. But I always feel like I'm always tougher.
Is that the key, being tougher? Is there a point where you want to be more technical?
I do want to be technical, and in a lot of ways I'm going to do what I've been working on here with Matt, with movement and making things, let's see,
easy
head
for
movement
yourself?
and stuff, yeah.
I don't know what's going on behind me, but I know your team, so this is probably good, guys. I should turn the camera.
So, yeah.
Now, as we look at Larry Gonzales, your opponent, like many heavyweights, first round knockouts all across the resume.
Yeah.
What's the most specific, do you think, danger or challenge in taking another guy that's willing to come in there and exchange with heavy punches?
Dangers that he presents are just, he has heavy hits, and he's known as a knockout artist, and he has some fuel in his tank. I've seen it. He fought someone that I fought, Aspinall or whatever, and Asplin. And he had an impressive performance against him. That being said, I feel like I would have had a good performance against that guy as well had I continued to fight if it weren't for the title. So I don't know. I feel like we're going in there pretty equally matched, but I feel like I have a little bit more power than you.
Couple fights under your belt in the LFA. You start really looking at the regional landscape and seeing what it would take to get that LFA title.
Yeah, I have been looking at that, and I have been thinking about that. I mean, I definitely want to, get that accolade, and hopefully it does present itself. But as for right now, I take one fight at a time. I come here every day and just put in my work. And when it comes time to actually fight for a title or getting that UFC shot, then we'll cross that bridge. But as for right now, I just stay focused on the straight and narrow with every fight I take and with every opportunity I get.
What would be an improvement for you in this fight? What do you want to see out of yourself come Friday night?
What I want to see out of myself is I want to be able to move well and just outlast them and break them down, kind of wear them out, and that's what I want to see ultimately.
How big would it be to get the year off on the right foot?
It'd be great. It'd be a great thing to get the year off on the right foot. It's awesome to have a fight at the very beginning of the year. I think we're the opening for the year, so that'd be awesome.
Friday night, it's LFA on UFC Fight Pass. Billy Ray Valdez is back in the octagon. Do you have a prediction for us?
Second round knockout.
You heard it here. Thanks for watching.